The Open House is a new Netflix original horror film that stars Dylan Minnette, and this is about a son and his mother who recently suffered a tragic loss in their family, and they can't afford to live in their home. So the mother's sister decides to let her nephew and her sister stay in her house as she is trying to sell it. So she gets to live in this house as it's being sold, but they have to agree to let people come in for the open house, so they have to kind of go away for the day. But they are living in this huge house in kind of like the middle of nowhere in this small town, and things start to happen that this becomes a horror film. And for the good 45-50 minutes of the movie, I didn't know if it was a paranormal film or if it was going to be a slasher film, and I kind of enjoyed that because even though I didn't know what this movie was really about, I did feel a little uneasy when watching that film. And this is due to a lot of the camera effects in here. We get a lot of zooming in on doors as if is someone or something walking towards that door. And we do get a lot of still camera moments that add a lot of the movie's most terrifying moments. But as I was watching this film, I did feel a little uneasy. The score is really great, and you can tell that there's something going wrong, if it's a ghost or just John from down the street that wants to murder someone. And while I'm watching the film for a good about 50 minutes movie, I didn't know what that was about. And when we get to the end and we know what this movie is about, I did feel like it was a little lackluster at the ending. It didn't have a big climactic moment. It kind of felt like it was just going along and then the movie just ended. There was nothing big or grand happening at the ending. And I kind of left the movie feeling a little disappointed and wanting a little more with the ending, because I like big reveals in slasher films or paranormal films. I like something at the end that tells us what this movie is about and kind of have like that big grand ending. This movie just didn't have that for me, and I kind of wanted more from the ending. But besides that, I felt like there was a lot of depth to this movie with some of the dramatic moments. They just lost a member of their family, so there is some drama going on in there, and there's some great conversation between them two. I did like the camera effects. This film was crafted very well. It had a lot of tension and suspense in it, but it did feel a little lackluster at the ending. Kind of wanted a little more. But besides that, I enjoyed this film. It was a short watch. I didn't have to think much about it. So I'm gonna go ahead and give The Open House a C+. If you're sitting at home on a lazy Sunday afternoon, you might want to check this film out, but if you're expecting a lot from this film, you might not get that, you might not enjoy it. But it is a good watch, good some effects and some suspenseful moments, but besides that, there is some lackluster moments and just didn't have like a big grand fill at the end. Thank you guys for checking my review for The Open House, which is the new Netflix original horror film. You can check it out on Netflix. You guys like movie reviews like this, trailer reactions, ranking videos, and free Funko Pops, make sure to subscribe to my channel and hit that bell notification down below so you guys don't miss a thing. You guys are the best as always. This is Just Watch Movies, and you stay classy, YouTube.